Can someone eat 3 meals a day and lose fat and keep muscle with 3 meals? Some people say they can't eat 5 meals. They want to eat 3 and they want fat loss. Is it work? Can you eat 3 meals a day?
Yes.
But the answer is yes.
You got to be in a calorie deficit. If you're in a calorie deficit, you'll lose weight.
And sometimes that is one of the easiest ways to create that deficit is to simply eat fewer meals. You know, if you're stuck in the bodybuilding rut of thinking, oh, I got to eat 5 meals a day or 6 meals a day or whatever, and you just simply cut back a meal, like if you're just think you're doing the old school bodybuilder 6 meals a day thing, you cut back to 5 meals. Man, you just cut your calories by 1/6. You cut back to 4, you just cut it back again, and without eating less per meal. And I actually found that in my case, 3 to 4 meals is like my sweet spot. When I space my food out 3 to 4 times a day, it's enough where I get to eat enough per meal that I walk away from the table feeling comfortably full. But it's also that sweet spot where I can keep my total calories for the day in check. If I were to eat more meals, then the meals themselves have to be smaller. And what I find happens sometimes is you start eating and it stimulates your appetite, but then you have to leave the table before you're full. And that's not a nice feeling.
That doesn't sound enjoyable at all.
Right? Like when you're still hungry, you have to stop before you're satisfied. Like we don't like to stop before we're satisfied in multiple areas. Right? Like just imagine, right? You right? We're all
you don't got to say anymore, Lee. We got you.
Right? You get aroused and you have to stop before you're satisfied. Like that's not fun. Right? That's frustrating. So imagine having to do that with your meals. Like you start eating, you stimulate your appetite, and then you have to stop before you're satisfied. So I'd rather have fewer meals, eating till satisfaction, versus trying to stick to that old school, oh, I got to eat 6 meals a day or whatever. Some people say 5, but no, what matters is what you eat and how much you eat. When you eat it is the least important, right? I mean, there is a time and a place for meal timing and all that, but for most people, it's simply just the sheer volume of food and what it is you're eating. And 3 meals a day from a fat loss point of view can work really well. When you were really focusing on fat loss, Jeff, how many meals a day were you eating?
I was eating 3 meals a day. Yeah, 3 meals a day. And I would have a snack before bed, which was like some kind of low calorie thing, like Smart Pop popcorn or like a protein powder with Greek yogurt or something like that.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's always been 3 meals a day. I mean, I grew up eating 3 meals a day. That's my family did, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I've never done the 5-6 meal thing a day. And I'd say that's like another thing. I think the inconvenience of having to prepare 5 or 6 meals in one day. I mean, I can't imagine, like, even as it is, like tonight on my way to the gig, I'm bringing a lunchbox with some Tupperware in it. I can't imagine showing up with the lunchbox with like 3 or 4 things of Tupperware, like instead strategically eating every hour on the dot or however often you got to do it. I don't know. That just seems like so much work. And
it is a lot of work. But
I guess if you want to live in a bubble and and you don't got much going on socially, and you got all that downtime to really nail the meal timing then I guess all the power to you. But
yeah, you can make it work. Absolutely. I mean, like a lot of bodybuilders do, but the 3 meals, like you mentioned, 3 meals and a snack before bed, like there's no special planning. Most people's schedule allows for that because most people will have breakfast in the morning. Virtually everyone gets some sort of lunch break. We all pretty much have a dinner in the evening. That fits with normal real life. Yeah. So 3 meals a day and then have a snack before bed. I mean, it's so simple, and there's no out of the way meal prep required. It's just making better choices at those 3 main meals.
I try to be on target with my 3 meals a day. I don't skip meals.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard enough as it is sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. So I hope you enjoyed that video and you got some value from it. And just want to let you know that every Friday on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel, I host a live video Q&A. And what you just seen was actually a question that was asked during one of our live Q&As. So if you would like to participate and chat and interact live and get your questions answered live on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Q&A, feel free to join me every Friday, and I'll post the schedule in advance up on the community tab over on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel. Normally it's live at 5, but sometimes I may move the schedule around depending on my situation, or if I have a special guest joining me, I may move the schedule around. But it's every Friday over on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel. And if you would like to keep the conversation going throughout the week, then I encourage you to join us over on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Facebook group. We have a private group with over 1,000 members, and it's a private community where you can chat and ask questions and get advice about your workouts, about your nutrition, and about achieving your health and wellness goals. So if you haven't already done so, friend me up on Facebook, request access to join the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Facebook group, and I'll put links to all that down in the description below this video so you can go check that out. Or you can just head on over to Facebook and type in Lee Hayward's Total Fitness Bodybuilding, and it should pop up in the search results, and you can follow me over there. So again, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care, over and out.